Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why you should take steroids. Yes, it's a bit of a clickbait sort of title, but I just want to start off by saying at the beginning, this is just my opinion. It's not. I'm not a doctor. You should consult with your doctor before you do anything, and you should do your own research on things and educate yourself. I am natural. I've never took any form of steroid or anything, any salve, anything in my life before. Yeah, fully natural. I competed in an unnatural bodybuilding show recently in Dubai, but I am natural. I plan to do a natural show soon, so obviously that will prove my natty status by doing a natural show if they test you out and whatnot. My opinion of why you should take steroids, and when I say that, I'm gonna talk about when is the perfect time for you to take steroids and when you should not take steroids. Because I see a lot of things in the industry, a lot of people, especially youngsters out there, including a lot of my friends, they've all made the same mistakes. When you first join a gym and you see obviously bigger guys in the gym and whatnot, it's like, oh, what are they doing? What are they doing differently? Are they just training? And steroids is the thing that always comes up, because majority of the time most people are on steroids. So when you go to, you're just a kid just joining the gym and you go to a guy that basically done what you're doing now. He was young back in the day, 18 or whatever, 19, just joined the gym. He went up to the same guy who didn't have much knowledge on when it comes to steroids and stuff, and then he said, oh, what should I take? So this guy who's probably 100 pounds bigger than him, been in the gym much longer, says, oh, well, I took 500 milligram of this or whatever, and then this is what happened to me, so I think you should take that also. When it's like, this is different levels, like, but that he's just saying what he did from someone else telling him, so it's like a bad domino effect and it's being created sort of thing, and lack of education. And rather than, like, sometimes people are delusional. He might not even think that he's done it the wrong way or whatever. And there is no exact wrong or right way of doing things. But personally, this is my opinion on it. I've done a lot of research when it comes to PEDs, steroids. Obviously, I've been into the gym, been training for 10 years now. So it's always been something that I've been interested in. And obviously, I've looked into it. I've contemplated taking stuff myself. Of course, I'd be lying if I said anything otherwise. But I wanted to make sure before I ever did anything that I've got a full understanding of it, and I've planned out everything, and I've gone to my doctor and got blood tests and made the decision. It's a big decision jumping on PEDs. You're putting a foreign object in your body that's going to change your genetic build-up. It's going to change everything. And it's a big decision, and once you go there's no going back then. Once you start, that's it. Like, your body might never be the same again. So for me, I guess I'm scared to do it, and I want to make sure that I'm doing it for the right reason. I would never take steroids just to look bigger or look good for people or girls or whatever. I would only jump on steroids if I was competing in a bodybuilding show. If I feel like this is my career, say like a fitness influencer, and if they feel like they're going to be bigger, they're going to look better, and they're going to get more business come from that, then fair enough. But if you're thinking of just because you want to get bigger and stuff, then I would never suggest to take PEDs if that is your reason for it. But let's just say you've done all the research. Even if you're 18 now, you've done all the research. Let's say an 18-year-old come to the gym, done all the research, very knowledgeable on it. You're looking at it from a sensible standpoint, looking back. You want to compete in bodybuilding, you want to become something in the fitness industry, whatever it is. So you've made the decision now to go on steroids. So this is my opinion of it. And a lot of people, they're going to jump on a high amount dose first rather than a low amount, because they just want to get it quick. No, they're taking the quick option anyway by jumping on steroids, so they want a quick fix option to build as much as possible. But like anything in life, the best thing to do is, you don't know how your body's going to respond to things. So start off small first and then work up. So go for the lowest possible dose that you think you're going to get the most out of, and then if for whatever reason, after doing that for a long period of time, then you can increase up. But if you increase up and jump into the deep end and have the super high amount dose, once you get that initial spike, the initial thing into your body, the change in your body's going to adapt and get used to that. So they say you don't build as much muscle after your first cycle, right? So if you jump on let's just say a high amount dose of a cycle, you build 20 pounds of muscle. You have to PCT then, because you went extreme. So when you PCT, which is basically to explain it briefly, is basically a course to reset your body, to get out all the toxins and everything, and then start again fresh, and then go back on cycle. So basically let your body have a rest. When you PCT, say you build 20 pounds of muscle on the first cycle, you're gonna then lose a lot of that muscle because you've done it quickly rather than a prolonged long period of time where your body was able to adapt, adjust and keep the muscle that you had built. And then not only that, when you go back on a cycle and you put the same amount of dosage that you tried the first time, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to build 20 pounds of muscle again? No. Your body's going to be used to that dose, so what happens then? You increase the dose again. You go more and more, and then you just start in a bad downward cycle of just more and more and more. And the thing to remember is more is not always more muscle. Like, you know? So it's like, the best thing to do, you might have like gone on 150, say, milligram of whatever compound. I don't want to go too deep into certain compounds, or let's just say a PD, like a drug, you know, whatever it is. If you tried 150 milligram or whatever, your first cycle, it might take an extra 3 months, but you might build the exact same muscle from going on that less, so you're spending less money, because obviously I presume it's cost more money. I've never done this myself, like never looked into that, how much things cost, but I presume more milligram is going to cost more money, so you're going to spend less money on it. Your body is going to adapt to it better, so you're going to actually, when you come off it, you're going to keep more of the muscle that you built on that dosage, and overall health is going to be better. Your body is going to be better. Obviously it's not going to be so strong on your heart and all the organs and everything else. And then let's just say you didn't build as much muscle as possible, or you want to increase, you have all that room then to increase up. So then your next cycle you can go on 250, your next you can go on 350 or whatever, and so on and so on. So you're going to be you're going to continue to keep adding, because you're putting your body under, like you're giving your body more basically, rather than if you jump to more, you can't go more than the highest amount anyway. Like there's a limit to this. So it's better to start small and work your way up. So if I was to ever decide to go on anything, that's how I would do things, from doing my own research about this in the industry and speaking to people. Not just speaking to your average gym bro that's in the gym and who made the same mistakes, and he's listening to whatever someone else told him, yeah, let's just get massive. Look at it from a good mindset, a good point of view, like a logical thinking point of view, and make a good decision on it. Don't rush into things. That's the one thing I would say to any youngster or anybody that wanted to go on PEDs. Do not rush into it. Think about it, look into it, make the decision, and then act upon that, and so on, go from there. But like I said at the start, I am not a doctor. I haven't got first-hand experience with this stuff. I'm just going on what I've seen, what I think that would happen, and what I think you should do if you're watching this video. So that's my opinion on steroids, guys. And the main thing, consult with your doctor before you do anything. Get your blood work done, because then once you jump onto something, you can see the before blood work, and then you can see after, when you do blood work after, and you can see where your levels are, like the negative levels, like whatever, how it's affect you, and then the positive levels, and you can then adjust your dosage from there also. That's my opinion on it, guys. Take what you want from that. Stay safe and educate yourself before doing anything. So if you like this video, please smash the like button. Let me know that, and I'll make some more videos maybe in the future when it comes to certain things. Comment down below if there's anything you would want me to discuss or talk about in the future, and I'll try and make a video about it. And if not, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.